So welcome back to our classes. We continue with our normal classes, writing circuits in Noir. This time trying to deploy it on Testnet. Yesterday, we deployed on just locally. We deployed locally. So we're just using the same tactics this time to deploy to Sepolia. So the assumption is that we are beginning from where we have already obtained the verifier.sol. And then this verifier.sol that we have to deploy. So you may want to deploy it on testnet, and after that, maybe deploy it on mainnet. So we are beginning the testnet first of all. Now, you remember last time we also tried deploying the same with on Remix, and we encountered some problems here and there. But then those problems, finally, we solved them. So the question is, why should we deploy to Sepolia or to Testnet? Why should we deploy our contract to our Noir verifier.sol to Testnet? And some of the reasons are that, Testnet always mimic mainnet conditions. So we want to see whether if it works on testnet, then definitely it will work on mainnet, because that is our final target. And we also deploy it on testnet just to have other deployers interact with our contract. And the other reason, which is very important, is just to gain hands-on experience with the deployment and verification. So that is, we want to do it on testnet just for that experience. So once we are experienced, and then we proceed with deployment on mainnet. We may now be doing it frequently because of that experience. Now, so what I'll be doing, therefore, in today's lesson, I'll just be showing you how to deploy it on mainnet, on testnet. First of all, we begin with some safety conditions on how to use MetaMask for testnet, and then how to manage our secrets with a secure.ninenv file, and I'll be showing you how that file is then created in our circuit. And then we'll be looking at how to fund our accounts, because we want to deploy without using any ETH. You have to use 0 ETH. But then how do we fund that account so that we can deploy using it? We are not using what we have in our accounts. We'll be using nothing, just using nothing. But then how do we proceed with that? Because you see, deploying is supposed to, we are deploying on testnet just to test our contract and so on. So you don't need to spend in doing this. It's supposed to be free. So it's free, of course. So we'll be choosing accounts which are networks which are free. That is what we'll be choosing. Sepolia is one of them. Holesky is another. So there are several others, other networks that are free. But then we'll be using Sepolia in today's lesson. What we did yesterday, again, we were deploying using Anvil, and Anvil again is free because we are doing it locally. So that one again is free. So you can, you want to deploy and then interact with your contract and so on. So it's supposed to be something that you're not spending on. So first of all, we just begin with the safety, first some safety issues. Because now you already have an account, maybe MetaMask, and your account has some ETH, and you want to ensure that your ETH is not used, or your account is not exposed to people who can siphon from it, or fraudulent acts. People can steal from your account. So those are the safety issues we are looking at. So the first point I've said, during this deployment, we want to make sure that we are not using real ETH for testing or for deployment. Because we're just testing, why should you spend to do this? Then two, want to use a dedicated, so to avoid this using an account that has real ETH, we will then create a throwaway MetaMask account that we will be using for on testnets only. So every time you want to you test your contract, you may want to create an account that you are not using it to store your real ETH, and you just use it for testing. Or you can just create one. Like for me, I just created one, and it's the one I'm using for testing and so on, if I want to deploy. So you require the secret password of that account, and the secret password of the account. Of course, this is what controls your amount, the money, or your asset. That is what controls it. So once that secret password is exposed, because you see you're writing a code, and you may there's a place you're putting that password. There's a place you're putting that password. So that password, that secret password, should not be exposed. That is, if you're writing this code and you want to put it on your GitHub, that password should not be exposed. So we are putting in .env file, and you can see this .env file. I've already put security mechanisms in that. I've already said the contents of this will be stored inside git-ignore. Already, this one is put inside our env. So our env file will be having our secret password. And again, at the same point, it has this code, this command here. This command is just to ensure that when you are trying to upload your contract or your code on your GitHub, it's just to ensure that your env is not, you're not committing it to a GitHub. So it's not be committed to a GitHub. So it just remains on your local machine, but the other contents will then go to your GitHub. So that is why our env, and I'll be showing you how that works. I'll be showing you how that one works when we begin looking at our code. So at the bottom, we have said never paste your private key in public places or code repos. Never paste your private key. So this private key is the one I'm talking about. I'll be showing you how to generate this private key on your MetaMask. So the safety workflow is what I've just shown in this diagram. But the most important part of it is that we will choose our network to be Sepolia. And you remember that what you need to know is that the password of Sepolia will be the same as the password of the mainnet. It is the same password. And this password, this secret key is the one I'm referring to as password. This secret key is the one that controls your funds. So it should be exposed. So although we'll be using our network as Sepolia, we are saying that that network, the password, the secret key is just for the account. Your account, you see, your account is just one. Then we'll be choosing the network. Be choosing our network. So you're either choosing Sepolia or you're choosing another network. So for us, we'll be choosing Sepolia for this lesson. But again, we should not expose our secret key because our secret key, you see your ETH is in mainnet. Yes. And so you want to use Sepolia for this testing. And so since they share the secret key, we just have to ensure that the secret key is safe with us. Now, so what we'll be doing is you already have MetaMask account. We will not be using that because that one already has your real ETH. We'll be creating another account. That is the safest way to proceed. And I've noted here that you may want to use the same account as the one you have real ETH. You may want to use the same account. Now, if you're using the same account, if you're using the same account, always ensure you change your network. Always ensure you change your network. And be very keen when you are, of course, you're changing your network, and then you have this key ensure that is not exposed to the public. It's only that one. That is the only place where the problem is, the key ensuring that it's not exposed to the public. So you can use the same MetaMask account with the real ETH on Ethereum mainnet and just switch the network to Sepolia, as I had already stated, or any other testnet. But there's a warning here that the same private key controls both mainnet funds and testnet account. And so that key must be kept secret. So risks of following this route. If you are following this route while using the same account, the risks are, one, if you paste the private key into .env, if you paste this private key and share it by mistake or deploy it in your code, then an attacker cannot drain your real ETH using that. So, but we've already said something about this. We've already said that you can, okay, this key you must paste it in your code, but there's this .env that we are ensuring that is not going to, we are not committing it to our GitHub, that it remains with us. Now, always remember to switch. There is this command, forge script. This command will be having it. So you remember to switch this mainnet to Sepolia. If you leave it like this, it means that though you've not committed your env, but the problem is this command is sending your contract to testnet, And what you have here is mainnet. What you have here is mainnet. So what it means is it will then use your funds. It will use your funds to do the deployment and the testing. That is what it will then be using. But what we are saying is we want to do it freely. So you must change this bit to Sepolia, and I'll be taking through those steps. So, and again, that is the best practice. I've already say what the best practice is here. Okay, so I think I'll take you to MetaMask and then show you a few things. I'll take you to MetaMask and show you a few things just to how to create another account. I know you know how to do it, but now my intention is how do we get pass the key? How do we get the key? That is my intention. Because that key we require. Just a minute. Are you able to see what I'm sharing? Just the browser. Nelly, are you able to see what I'm sharing? Okay. Now, so my MetaMask is here. I just normally it's just an extension here. Are you seeing why I'm pointing? Is that okay? The extension. So when I click on it, I have MetaMask coming. I don't know whether it's the one I'm sharing, the MetaMask, or whether it's something different. Nelly, can you see my MetaMask? Okay, mine already has Sepolia with 0.1 Sepolia ETH. I'll be showing you how I arrived, how I got that, because that is what I'll be using to deploy. Now, this is another account I just created because these are my accounts. But now the one I'm using for testing, I've just called it testing. Call it testing. So if I want the secret key, I'll be coming to these three lines. I don't know if there are dots or three lines at the right side. Or let me just enlarge it. How do I enlarge this? Is it expand view? Yes. Okay. Now, so these three lines, when you click on them and come to this where we have account details, where you have account details here, click on that. Are you seeing something called private key? Nelly,
Yes, yes.
you are seeing private key.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are seeing that, when you click on it, it asks for password. It asks for password, so you just place your MetaMask password. I don't know whether I've put the correct one. Let me just delete and put again. Respecting I put a wrong one. And then confirm. Now, are you seeing what is written here? Hold and to reveal the private key. Are you seeing that? I don't know whether it's shared. You're seeing that, huh?
Yeah, it's showing.
So when I press it and hold, private, you can see my private keys here. So you can just copy it and then say done. Just copy it and say done. And then we'll be using it. We now put it in .env, .env, and I'll be showing you how to use it. This private key is what we'll be using to when we deploy our contract to Sepolia, it will be assisting us. Good. So I've shown you how to get private key. Oh, I needed to show you how to create another account first of all. So let's create an account. So let me create an account. To create an account, you just come to this account that is already existing. You already have an account. You already have an account on MetaMask. So just come to this account that is existing, click there. When you click there, you can see add account or wallet. Add account or wallet. Click on it and then choose Ethereum account. I want to choose Ethereum account. Also create a new account. It's written here, create a new account. I want an Ethereum account. Let me call it lesson 1, or even lesson 6, just in case I have lesson 1 already. And click add account. Click add account. So you can see the new account I've added, it has 0 Sepolia ETH. So if you want to have 0.1 like I had, I'll show you how to arrive at that. Now, who has opened MetaMask yake? Who has MetaMask open? Because it could be different. I show you how to arrive at a secret password. Now, sharing your account, there's no problem. The only problem is the secret password. But your account, that is the only thing that has a problem because the account has no problem because even if somebody wanted to deposit amount for you, you must have that person must have an account. Now, what I want is just open your MetaMask and create another account. And then once you create another account, we begin from there. I show you how to arrive at Sepolia, and then I show you how to top up amount in your Sepolia account. So just create an account, and then once you're done, let me just know that anybody who is done, just let me know. Okay, anybody who is there so that, or if you have any problem, I can show you. Lynette,
Yeah.
you have a MetaMask account?
Yeah, I do.
Have you opened another account?
No, I have one for testing.
Or you already have it?
Yeah.
Okay. With 0.1 Sepolia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gotten some testnet tokens.
Okay. Nelly? Oh, Nelly, you also have an account
Yeah, I do.
already with Sepolia 0.1 or some funds for testing?
Yes, I do have funds for testing.
Okay. And you also have our, you've already learned what I have on my GitHub.
No, let me just do that right now.
Yeah, because now if you already have or already the funds for testing, then we can just proceed to deploying. We have Alienate. What about you? Alienate, what do you mean? You have an account already with the funds for testing? It's okay. So that makes our work easier. So just clone the one that I just is called what? You can clone. You can clone this Noir Solidity Verifier demo. You can clone that. We'll make a few adjustments here and there, just to ensure that because what we want is just how do we deploy therefore to our Sepolia. You can clone this Noir Solidity Verifier demo. You can clone that one. Now, who was cloned? Can you share?
Mine's taking some time to clone. So let's just see. Let's just wait.
Okay. Yeah, I can give it some 3 minutes or 4 minutes. As we wait for it, we can just go through what we are supposed to do for those, because we are recording, and there could be those that do not have funds already in their accounts for testing, and they have not chosen Sepolia. Now, so what I said that if you already have MetaMask installed in our browser, you would just click on MetaMask Fox icon, and then click on your account icon, which is top right in the MetaMask, and then select add account, create new account, and we've seen how to do that, how to create a new account. Once you create an account, you switch network to Sepolia. For me, mine was already in Sepolia, but the default is always Ethereum mainnet. That is the default network. So if it's there, you just change it to Sepolia. So what I mean by default, let me just again go back. Just for the sake of those who may not be having that, we just want to take them through again. So what I mean by default, when you come here, this is where you have networks. This is where you have networks. So the default is normally here under popular. It's always this Ethereum mainnet. It's always this Ethereum mainnet, which is default. Now, you may want to change network. So for me to change network, I come to this. You can scroll down if you're looking for Sepolia, but when you scroll down, it's on there. For me, it's under custom. It's under custom. So when I come under custom, I find Sepolia here. That's what I choose. Okay, all these can be used for test nets. All these networks here. Now, if you find that Sepolia is not here, you may want maybe to just create yours, customize it, and under this add custom network. Add custom network. So you can customize yours. You can create Sepolia. Nelly, has it cloned?
Not yet. It's still cloning. I think it's kind
Good.
of, maybe it's my internet or something.
I think it's also bigger, so it will take some time.
Okay, okay.
It's no problem. So once you switch to network, Sepolia network, okay, this is how to switch on it. Of course, we've already shown. Now, sometimes you may find that for me, this custom that I've just shown was not there. That custom was not there. So first of all, I had to enable it. I had to enable these testnet accounts to be there. They were not there initially. So what did I do? Let me again come back. Because they're not always there by default. So what I had was just this Ethereum mainnet. And when I scrolled down, this custom was not initially there. So I scrolled down, I did not find Sepolia. So since I did not find it, I came to these 3 dots here. These 3 dots, when you click on it, there's somewhere settings, these settings. When you come to these settings and click in settings, we have advanced. On the left side, we have advanced. So click on this advanced. And when you click on that advanced, scroll down, you come down here and enable show. There's this show test networks. This one was off. You just come and put it on. Just come and put it on so that you can show test networks. So you select it. So this is what I did. But initially it was not showing. So when I came and put this on, then going back, I was able to see custom. When I went back, I was now able to see custom. So after that, I came back here, came back there, and then checked under custom, and they were now here. They were now here, and I chose Sepolia. So sometimes you find this one is not there, so you have to go and enable, and then come back. Okay, so Nelly, yours is not yet. What about Lynette, yours?
Mine has mine is done. Mine is done. Let me share my screen.
Okay, okay. So since you already said you have Sepolia with the 0.1, that means we don't need to go and top up your Sepolia because it already has what is required. Is it, Nelly? Nelly, is that correct?
Just a moment. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Can you guys see my screen?
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
That's good. Where is the terminal?
Let me just a moment. Where is my terminal? There.
Good. Okay, let's see what is inside contract. Good. Good, good. We have verifier.sol, and this verifier.sol is our contract. Okay, let's look at target. Let's look at our target. It's not there.
Yeah, it's
Is
not
it
there.
there?
No, it's not. I think I haven't compiled or done anything.
Okay, so yeah, because we had put it in GTIC, So let's just do build.sh because it will do both compiling and giving us. You can delete even this verifier.sol. We just create another one, but it will be the same. Just the same. Good. Now we had already looked at this code earlier on. This is the same code we had looked at earlier on. The only new thing here that I've added, when you check the script, there's that under contract, there's that script. I've added something inside script. No, under contract. Yes, under contract, there's deploy.s.sol. That command. This is what will be assisting us to deploy. Deploy.s.sol. So you just look at it. It's a very small command. Of course, you can always use it for any other circuit you write will just be the same, change a few things. Now look at test, check test. I've added something there, verify proof.t.sol. Now, after you've deployed it, you want to verify. So again, this is what will be assisting us. This is a script that will be assisting us to that verification. Now, when we check this verify.proof.sol and the starter.t.sol, you see a lot of similarities, especially where we are declaring the public inputs from number 17, line 17 to line 20, be the same for both. You can compare that with the one we have in verify proof.t.sol. So just the same thing, just a few changes, but this code and the one in the verify proof.t.sol are almost the same. So if you know how to write this starter.t.sol, which we've been writing from time we began writing this, look at line 12. Line 12, where we are declaring how many public inputs we have, and we've declared 4, and it's the same case even in the verify proof.t.sol. So again, those are the only two things I've added. Okay, of course, I also added the .env, but since I did not want it to go to GitHub, so I did not expose it. Now, so what we are lacking at this point is the proof. So let's do yarn generate proof. There's a hyphen after proof. No, and that, yeah, between proof and, yes, there. What is it saying? Oh, it wants us to need this TS, to install TS. How did we do it last time when you were installing? Okay, oh, you are doing something there?
Yes, I just hit here and install to maybe install the packages that were not there.
Okay. Oh, so the proof has already been generated?
Yeah, it has been generated. So the problem was just I didn't have the dependencies and the packages.
Okay. Now, so let's verify that we have the proof and the public inputs inside the target. Okay, so that is correct. So even the verification key is there, that is correct. Now, so you can stop sharing just a bit. I'll show you something, then we come back. Now, I'm looking at this dot env, which we will add inside our contract. It will be inside our contract. Look at what it has. The contents, one is private key. So we require your private key. You put your private key there. Of course, for this, just for testing, not your exact. Then you also require RPC URL. And this one, I don't know whether you have an account with Alchemy. And if you don't have, maybe we just again go and generate it. Because we require that for the network. Those are the only two things we require. This 1115551, this is the chain ID for Sepolia. It's public knowledge. This one is known. But now we only need to change. You only need to acquire your private key, and then also acquire your URL from Alchemy. So that is what I've just written here, and I've said you'll be replacing those in your .env. Now, how do we get them? So I've given you how to arrive at Alchemy. Let's just, I don't know whether you can see that or I can paste it. I can paste that command so that you can go online and get your, because we need that before we just begin deploying.
Can you paste the link on the chat?
Okay. Let me just do that. The chat. Just let me see, where is that? Am I sharing something or? Oh, the chat is here. And how come it's not paste? I'm trying to paste this, but I didn't copy. Am I pasting in the right place? Okay, let me again copy it. I think I didn't copy. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's visible.
Now just share yours. Just click on it and share so that we see what you have, so that you can see how to what we are supposed to be doing.
Okay. Maybe the person who's sharing can.
Am I sharing?
Yeah.
I've stopped.
Okay.
So it means if you don't have an account, you begin by creating it, I think.
Yeah, I think I did have an account, but let's see. I'm sharing. Okay.
Yeah, you can proceed with that. Yes. This is Bratiba.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
So we are only taking for Ethereum.
It's open for Sepolia. Where are
Sorry.
you reading? What are you
Sorry.
reading?
Oh, I'm on the Alchemism dashboard.
Yes. There is a create new app. Can create.
Okay.
Just give it a name.
You've reached my app limit for my plan. Oh, I can't create. Maybe I just use another account.
Okay. What is it saying?
I need to upgrade. I think I was using
Okay.
Alchemy some time back. Just use another account.
Oh, that is the email.
Yeah, that was the email I was using, like to have like my alchemy node some time back while I was trying to tinker out with alchemy.
Okay.
Let's just try my other Google account.
Have you opened? Okay. Just a minute. Oh, who is sharing? Bright by yours is not working, huh? Nelly?
Yes. Um,
Oh, you are registering, huh?
Yes, yes. Because the other account needs an upgrade, and yeah,
Okay.
can't be able to do that right now. Okay, okay. I think we're back now.
Okay. There's some network. I can see something here.
Yeah, yeah. Hope you
You've
can see my
chosen
screen.
Sepolia? Have you chosen
Yeah,
Sepolia?
yeah. I've switched to Sepolia.
And there's that to copy. There's that link supposed to be
Yeah.
copied. The one,
So we
the
the API
network.
key or the network one. Okay.
The network.
Oh, so this is okay.
So that's what we'll be using.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So, okay, so let's.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, but now we are. Had you also cloned this?
Not yet. I was just finishing up cloning it right now, but
Okay.
just a few minutes and it's done.
You had cloned. Do you have your link?
Yes, yes, I'd gotten it from your GitHub. The Noir
No, the link
Verifier.
yours. What you have is mine.
Oh no, no, I don't have mine. What I
Um,
have is yours.
which one is that?
The first one, the Noir Verifier.
Oh, okay. The code. I'm not. Okay. The code will just be the same, but now the
Mm-hmm.
link, the one you've just cloned,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is the one we'll be using. Use it.
Oh,
And Nelly would have a different one, and The other one will also have a different one.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
so Nelly, or if you have already cloned inside the contract, we want to create .env,
Just a minute.
and I want to share in the chat what we need to have in that .env so that we just replace with your contents.
Yeah, perfect.
So of course, you just require the private key equals, then you replace the private key, which we got from your Sepolia account from MetaMask. Then you change the UPS URL that we just downloaded, the one we just copied a few minutes ago. Okay, you can leave this Ethereum Etherscan. We'll come to it. I'll tell you what it is. This one is used for verification. This Etherscan API key. We'll be using it for verification. But of course, you'll be having chain ID. That will be the same for all of us. Okay, so that is yours. Who is sharing?
Yes, it's mine. It's Bratipa.
Okay. So you've also replaced your private key. Is that okay?
Yeah, let me repress it just a few. Just have to stop sharing.
Yeah, but ensure you're using the one for Sepolia, the one that has no real ETH.
Yes.
Now, this Etherscan API, I've said we will require it later. Usually, this one is just for verification. You want to verify your contract on a chain. That is when you now use it, but it's not a must. But if you, of course, it's always good to verify. Okay, so how far are we? I want to show you how to get the Etherscan.
Okay, I think we are good. I just pasted my private key.
Okay.
Sepolia. Yeah.
That is, if you've done that, that's okay. Now let me share
Okay.
just to show you how to get the Etherscan because we require it for verification. But you also paste it there. just for the sake of completeness, because we are recording this, I've said optional, add chain ID and Ethereum keys, no, Etherscan keys. Now, for the contract verification with the Foundry, we will require Sepolia keys. So this is Etherscan API key chain. And how we get it from this this link here, https etherscan.io. So this one gives you the API keys. I've just given an example of how it will look like. So maybe I can paste this link and let me see if I can get it. So again, I've said that is just for verification because you may want to verify your contract on chain. So for you to do that, you need to add the Etherscan key.
Yeah, perfect. Got it.
Huh? Have you got it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Just share, let's see.
Okay.
Who is sharing? Want to see the Etherscan, how it looks like? Have you seen where to get it?
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm currently on my account and then on the API dashboard. Just created some other views. So yeah, we can just use one token. So I just use this one for Sepolia Eats that I used for some challenges for speedrun Ethereum. Yeah, so we can just use that. So yeah, perfect. We've replaced it on the code.
Or you shared? I'm not saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I have some challenges here. I'm not saying where our Zoom.
Is it visible? Maybe the others can confirm.
Yeah, I'm just checking now. Oh, I can see. You're the one sharing, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
So where is that API key?
Yeah, so it's here under API dashboard under my account. So we just took one of them.
Yes, yes.
And then replaced it on the code.
Okay. Yes, okay. Are we there, all of us? Because we're just about to deploy and then verify. We just pasted the key, the private key from our MetaMask, and then pasted that URL from Acme. Then there is a filter scan. Okay, I can again share. I want to show you something.
Yes.
So far, once you have your contract, the verified.sol, and you write the script I showed you, the deploy.s.sol, and then the verify, then just replace these few things we've replaced. Then we are just about to go. So for us to deploy, you go to, now you remember, Nelly, the other time we were trying to do this on Remix, and we were getting some issues on the size. So definitely right now, when you run forge build, then space dash sizes, just do that. Forge build, just share. Let me share. Let me send that. Let me send this so that you can share, and then we look at it together. So you know, when you are doing this contract, our verified sol is larger than what can be deployed. So that is now the next step we want to work on and ensure that it's the size we can deploy. So you can run this forge build, but you are running this inside contract. You run that inside contract. So it's supposed to give us the sizes for everything that is inside here, the size. Where did it disappear to? You are sharing something. Okay. Can run that inside contract. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it has given us, but go to, okay. Now that one is already, home verifier is 21. That is the right size, and it's because I had already edited our TOML, Foundry TOML. That Foundry TOML, when you look at it, you can see I've already included optimizer settings. Optimizer settings are meant to reduce the size. Now just delete that part of optimizer settings, but that is the part we did have last time. Beginning from that hash, coming down, beginning from the hash, just the whole block coming down. Last time we didn't have that. Now again, run forge build sizes. Let's see the sizes this time on the home verifier. Now it has already given a warning. When you go up, you can see where the warning is. So it's in red, just up, go down, yes, there. The home verifier, home verifier is 30, that is one something. Now this is bigger than what can be deployed. What can be deployed is supposed to be 24,000 and below. If you go to the error, you can see. If you go to the error, you can see the error says, what does the error say? It's above 24,576 bytes. So that is a maximum that can be deployed, 24,576 bytes. So for us to achieve that, we can now return what you deleted from the foundry.toml. That is what helps us to achieve that. And so last time when we tried to deploy this on Remix, we had that problem because we were getting something bigger. And you remember that time we introduced in the Remix optimizer and put it at 50. And so when we put it at 50, we were able to compile, but before that it was not compiling. But then deploying, we were told there were several functions that were abstract, and so we were not able to do that. Now, so our size is now okay. You can now run again, build, forge, build sizes, so that we assure that we are working on the right sizes that can be deployed. Good. Now, this one can be deployed. Let me now again show you something now so that we can deploy it and end the class. You can just stop sharing so that I can show you something just a short while. Now, so we have confirmed that our sizes are okay. And we did that, we ensured they're okay by just changing something in the foundry.toml on optimization. Now you can run inside your contract, run source space.env, and let's see what happens. You can again share just source space.env. Then run that. Let's see what will happen. Okay, what does it say? It has env. Okay, that one was not meant to deploy, but we're just ensuring that our env is there, is okay, and of course, it's going to be in our GTIG now. But now, how do we now? I want to send you a code that will now assist us to deploy. Of course, you already have a script for deployment. So let me just send you a code that we'll be using to deploy. We've already run source.env. It was supposed to be part of that, but it's not a problem. So what I'm sending is you can omit the source.env because you already run it. Let me just again share the code that we'll be using to deploy. Now, so we're just deploying it from here and then it goes. That is the code. Remember that the source.env, we've already used it, so you can begin from Forge and run it, and we see what happens. What is it saying? Okay. Oh, yes. It says no files changed, script ran successfully, log verifier deployed at, and then setting up. I cannot see, but the things, and it means that we have deployed it. We have deployed it. So what we want is to go there and check. It has told us where the contract has been deployed. It has given us the address. It has given us the amount that was paid. Of course, I'm assuming that you used Sepolia and therefore you used an amount. So let's go to where it says HTT something. It has given us where the contract has been deployed. So you can
hash or it's also been deployed here, or we could just search this up on Etherscan.
okay, what? No,
For
what
the-
you can do,
Yeah,
there's a hash. Is there a hash?
yeah, this one.
No, the contract address,
Okay, here it is.
Yes, so what you can do, you write HTTPS. Let me just send you something, then you replace with the contract address. You just replace my contract address with the yours. Just a few, just give me 1 minute. I send you an address. So what we'll be doing is we're just going to that address that has been given to us, and we are able to view our contract there. It should be there. So I'm just sharing in. Just want to share it in the chat. Just a minute. I'm looking for where Zoom is. Okay, so that's I've shared there. So the last thing after the address, just put your address and then share. Let's see whether you can see our contract. Share your screen. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. We have contract there. We have more information. But what is interesting to me is transaction. When you come at that transaction, we have a token, and then click on the contract there. Yes, there. That is the same contract, the verifier.sol that we were sending on chain. That is the same. You can just scroll. There's something to scroll. Yes, that is our verifier.sol. It's exact. If you check it with the other one, you'll find it's the same thing. Now we have other things down. We have the settings. We have the contract API. We have the contract creation code. We have the deployed byte something and so on. And so that is our contract is now on chain. Now, you may want to interact with it. Interacting with it may mean you want to write proofs and send to it so that you can verify a few things here and there. But then that becomes our next class. That's what we will be doing the next class. So once you have it there, people can interact with it from there and so on. Yeah, so you can see us was deployed 3 minutes ago. Yeah, that is it. Good. I think we should end at that so that next time we then think of how do we interact with it in terms of writing proofs to it and trying to verify a few things. Okay, thank you.
Thank you
Unless
so much.
somebody.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.